Hi, Steve Sandner here, and I'm in Charlevoix, Michigan, which is right on the shore of Lake Michigan, about 3/4 of the way up the eastern shore of Lake Michigan. And there's a marina here that is connected to Lake Michigan, so we have some very nice boats. It's a boater town. There's a lot of people, a lot of boat people here. And I've spent a little bit of time here. The first time I came here was in 1969, the summer, and the town was a little bit run down. It was just a kind of a shabby Lake Michigan lakeside town, and since then they've really spruced it up, and it's really become more affluent, and a lot of action here in the summer. I'm listening to a rock band playing across the street from the club, and there's families here walking around, and there's boats here, and this is just the beginning of the season. It's going to get much busier than this. So Charlevoix, a little town, a very, very nice town to visit in the summer, and I worked here years ago, 20, 30 years ago. I played gigs here of different sorts, jazz gigs, piano bar gigs. I had a blues band here that played here for a while. And it's just been, there's some very nice people here. And also, I have to confess, I just went to the local pub here and had a whitefish dinner, because when you're in northern Michigan, whitefish is a fantastic thing to have to eat that you can't get anywhere else. So welcome to Charlevoix, Michigan. Charlevoix, Michigan, right where that heart is. That's where Charlevoix is on the map of Michigan. It's right on Lake Michigan. And this is the harbor. It's called Round Lake that comes in off of Lake Michigan. And they have a bridge that goes up and down. We're going to go over and take a look at that. Okay, I'm here in Charlevoix. Charlevoix is right on Lake Michigan. It's got a beautiful little marina here. I'll go down there later. And Main Street is just really busy in the summer. Well, not too busy now, but here we are looking west. I'm standing on the bridge in Charlevoix, US 31, and you can see the expanse of Lake Michigan beyond this channel here. And this channel goes under the bridge, and this bridge comes up regularly in the summer for the sailboats to pass through. And it goes into this little lake called Round Lake. And then beyond that distant channel there, we go into the more expansive lake of Lake Charlevoix, which is a fairly decent sized lake. And maybe later this summer I'll get out there. I don't know. But then we have downtown Charlevoix here. Now you see this restaurant called the Weathervane. I actually played there as a musician back in the 70s. And you can see the unusual architecture of the different lines on the roof, and the stonework was done by a specialty architect years ago. I'm not even sure how long ago it was. I believe it was in the 50s and 60s. And there are several houses there, and this was one of his larger structures, was the restaurant, the Weathervane Restaurant, which is right on the channel here in Charlevoix. Prime time location. And I may get some more info on some of the other houses. Or you can Google it and look on Wikipedia. Here's a view of the lake shore. I'm in Charlevoix, one of the side streets right on Lake Michigan. Water as far as you can see. Some beautiful country. Here's one of those specialty stone houses I was talking about. Built with a special stone structure and architecture that was very unique. Some people call them Hobbit houses. And there are, I don't know, 10 or 20, I'm just guessing, of these in Charlevoix. This one is right on the lake. It's a beautiful place. Here's another view. Here's another so-called Hobbit house, the Charlevoix architecture, the stone-built house.
Okay, one more step. One more step, buddy.
Here we are at a little park in Charlevoix.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, up.
Lighthouse. Beautiful beach. And a little sunset over Lake Michigan. Here's a couple more of those specialty stone houses in Charlevoix, Michigan. This one is really, looks like a Hobbit house. Very interesting architecture. And here's a couple more of those houses. Okay, here we are at the marina in Charlevoix. These boats are big lake vessels because they can come right into this secluded harbor right off of Lake Michigan. This water is Lake Michigan water in this little round lake. And then you see that little passageway in the middle there. That's where Round Lake goes into Lake Charlevoix, which is a very large lake that extends far inland, if you will, all the way to East Jordan and Boyne City. And we get some very beautiful boats here. It's actually Father's Day weekend is the kickoff for the summer season, and it's starting to pick up right now. There's people around.